intro, so I'm full of it now. Okay, EXM vs Falsify. This is going to be an interesting game, but maybe not that interesting. Falsify trying to beat their record time for how quickly they can 7-0 a team. So yeah, that's where this is starting from. We've got Cyber and Stim from Scroll in the commentator seat. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good. Quite tired, but yeah.
Happy.
Jez is here.
I'm not going to talk. I just want to see how the goes. Yeah, is that okay? If you...
Yeah, you're welcome to be here.
Just mute.
Just sort your mic out. You sound all muffled.
Yeah.
So now we've basically got a pro league commentator in here as well.
The best commentator in SA.
You Scroll guys rub each other off so well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm interested to see how this game
Dev
goes.
also reckons he could be commentating in pro league. So I think he's a bit big-headed on that side.
No comment, but it's everyone knows I'm the best commentator in South Africa right now. I'm better than Clown. I'm better than anyone. Anyone. I promise you. He knows I'm the best. He
Okay.
told me in private I'm the best, but I'll keep him now.
Don't believe anything that anybody says they heard in private.
Back to this game.
Cool.
I'm interested to see how EXM matches up against Falsify, who is the strongest team in this tournament. Yeah, they're gonna win, and that's a given already. But I'd like to see how EXM can take this game and hopefully try their best to get a few rounds and see how it goes. They've got the odds stacked up against them, but I think we can see some good rounds coming out on Clubhouse.
It doesn't actually look like EXM are doing really anything on site. Just reinforcing that church wall there, and everyone's gone to roam upstairs.
They have put their whole team upstairs. So I wonder if we'll be seeing.
So I wonder if they've already given up because they know it's Falsify.
Some unorthodox strategies coming out here from EXM, maybe.
I hope they're not just.
Hopefully they're not
half-hearting
just.
this.
Okay, they do have.
You never know with Siege. Sometimes you can have your day and you can honestly beat the best teams. Okay,
It
maybe
actually
not
does look
someone
like
like
they do.
80k, but that's different.
It does look like they're doing a strat for this side. They have that castle upstairs, castling off the bar door, and they have quite a few roamers upstairs, so they might be doing something. That Zofia will instantly be destroying those castle barricades, and there will be basically no contest on that. Falsify MK just running in. He's going to be lit to 1 HP by the Mozzie, not trading any shots out anyway. That's looking good for EXM already. Looks like Falsify are just going for a quick rush down blue. One just dropped orbit, and so did Ash. And I think this could be a smart play. They only have 1 or 2 players on that site. Plainpulpy getting a frag onto Wildcat Wizard. Joe, we see only 2 players on the site, so they could take easy, quick control. Ash is going to be opening up a hole into church site. Phantom Falsify getting a kill into easy.
So
And that looks like a lot of their roamers being
the
cleared
mute will
out.
get picked off.
Just rushing through one while the banner was pulling the C4.
This is what I actually really like about Falsify, is how they play so aggressive and no one really expects them to peek things they do, and it always comes out in favor of them.
They've already got
That's
side
great to
control, they're
watch.
planting the bomb. It's a 5v2 and they've just rushed aggressively into side and just taken all of the EXM players out.
We'll see Mozzie trying to look at this kitchen hatch to see if he can get a pick, but he's going to see for it.
Use the C4 to soft
That's
launch,
surprising that they didn't actually reinforce that.
and he'll be taken
But your
out.
attackers will take the first round.
That was a very, very quick round from Falsify, and that was... I'm hoping
It
that we
does
don't
look
see
like
too
they're
much
going
of
for
that
the
this
record
game.
here.
Yeah, Falsify said at the start they want to 7-0 as quickly as possible, which is very sad of me to say that, to pass it on, because EXM, you know, they can play well, but also they haven't had a lot of practice this tournament. They had to forfeit their first weekend, and Falsify have already won this. They've already proven that they're the most consistent, strongest team in this particular July tournament. Last month they weren't doing as well. GgOD beat them last month. So it'll be interesting. And we got Falsify vs GgOD later today, actually. That's going to be huge.
Yeah. did see GgOD versus. We know that EXM can have their moments because they did bring a tie for the EXM GgOD game, and they were winning in the lead for a while on that theme park map. So they do have the potential to play against these GgOD and Falsify teams. I think they just don't have that practice in missing the first weekend. It's just not the greatest start off to this tournament.
If the mute doesn't mute that main wall, then they're gonna get the main wall easy, but he probably will do it. As you can see, they're striding this quite nicely now.
I think that mute jammer might be a bit too far away from the drone hole to prevent any twitches coming through. Or he might be in the range. As long as that twitch drone can't get there to the wall, they won't actually be able to. Well, they can. IQ from below to get that mute jammer. And Vibes is already going to be shooting. Doing a strafe, split of one pellets. And it does work. It's going to be mute jammed. I've actually never seen that. That's quite a smart play, making a small hole and able to destroy or shoot some people from the other side. You can see Jiggy's trying to get an angle onto the mute jammer. Playing Pompey from the B window, he's going to be letting Wide Cables to 50 HP. He's in a bit of a stuck position. He's going to wide swing, both trading shots out, not going to be hitting any marks. Fun and False are already opening the wall into construction, so they are taking very, very quick map control. And that's what I think we see a lot with Falsify is they love to rush up and take that control very quickly from the opposite team.
Yeah, their aim's extremely good as well, so it just works with their play.
Killing the Jaeger eventually. We're going to show.
So the Maestro's gonna get injured here on rafters from the sledge. I don't know if Sledge can get an angle onto him anymore. But there, the Sledge will get picked off by Crazy Wolf, the mute.
Falsify does have the chance to take Raft's control. It's only an injured Maestro on there, so if they make a play up Rafters, they could have a very big advantage in this round. Being able to call those cross angles and maybe get a few picks. There's the Maestro going to be taken out and finished by the IQ. Bob can trade him out. And Twitch is now looking for an angle into that Bob. It's nice to see that shield being held there onto construction, just going to prevent that Thermite from really pushing in too effectively. And now we see Jiggy and Vibes are going to be pushing into garage up rafters. Thermite's just taking some pot shots trying to hit something. Those smokes will prevent him from entering into that room and seeing too much. Now I think it's all up to EXM to just hold for this moment and not get too worried or scared. Another smoke coming out. Nice C4 from below.
Habana's going to get C4 from below, and that takes us to a 3v1. It looks like EXM can actually win this round, and that shows that they can win this game if they play right.
Jiggy with 15 seconds left. And there's a shotgun. It's going to just take him out of close range. He will get fragged out.
Jiggy's going to get it to a 2v1.
And now the players are just playing time. And that's a win
And
for EXM.
it doesn't look like they're going for the record anymore.
Izzy did get that nice
7-0.
2K with the SMG-11.
So if EXM can believe in themselves, they can definitely win this game. And they just mustn't lose faith when they're losing rounds. Geek.
Yes, boss.
Do you know who the other games later? Because if ZR aren't playing.
So, games later, Zed aren't playing. So we got Falsify vs GgOD. That's later too. I'll tell you the time now.
Because I think we were meant to be playing ZR today. Maybe
Yeah, so this is Falsify EXM at 1, then it's RTC vs GgOD at 2, then it's Falsify vs GgOD at 4 o'clock, and then it's EXM vs Scroll at 6.
So we only have one game today.
Oh yeah, ZR cancelled,
Yeah,
so...
we're supposed to do ZR Scroll 3, but yeah.
So EXM will be going downstairs again, trying this strategy. They're not bringing a castle this time, and I think they're gonna have less of a roam maybe. Maybe hold off the side because Falsify just capitalized on that and rushed in very quickly and took that side
10
control.
seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
It looks like EXM are gonna call a rehost, yeah?
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Oh, the attack's already gonna be pushing into this building. Let's see.
Yeah, Mona left the game, so
And that's quite a
Early rehost.
awkward time to have a rehost.
Yeah.
Just as the round started.
The thing is, nobody's rehosted during a round start. So what happens with that is you actually have to take the same operators and everything. Yeah, so you have to keep it like fair.
yeah, you can't switch it up.
Do you know Joe Van Heerden?
Oh yeah, Joe's one of my boys.
Alright.
That's Banax. Banax on the mic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Because he's coming into the comments there saying you're a shit commentator.
Yo, I'm
I
actually.
tell you.
I'm gonna have to sort him out
I
later.
actually deleted his comment, but then they said, no, man, I'm a mate.
Joe Van Heerden.
Shit, so that's Banix.
Yeah,
That is
I'm gonna have to
Banax.
sort him out later, and he's not gonna like it.
I think it's also first game of the day. Sometimes the commentating, you have to warm up the brain, getting that commentating going.
I'm not gonna play highlights or anything because I don't think there were a lot of highlights. No, this is gonna be quick.
Yeah, only two
It's been
rounds.
2 rounds.
I really hope there wasn't a tactical disconnect, EXM. That's some serious BM.
No, it wasn't. And if you look at Chicken's ping, it was like 17k or something.
Oh, brilliant. That's beautiful. I didn't catch that.
My
Okay,
shit just went.
Guys, you need to take the same operators. And if you 6 pick,
All
you
good.
need to do the same 6 pick. Or I guess that doesn't matter. You just need to take the same operators. And you need to pick the same bomb
Okay, cool.
sites. And you need to... Yeah, that's the important stuff. That's like straight out of ESL, and we're not going to change that.
All good.
So, I think somebody did ask, you can call a rehost up until the action phase. So during the operator selection and during the prep phase, you can call a rehost. So far, people have only called during the op phase or at the end of a round, so we haven't actually experienced this yet.
All good.
He had like 3,000 pings, so he was gonna get
Okay.
Cool. I'm ready. You guys ready? Cool. Do you guys know what operators you took? Do you need me to tell you?
Yep. I have mine at
Okay. Cool stuff.
Not they similar, it's fine.
Are we live again?
Yeah, we were live the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently Jiggy's lagging now as this game starts.
No, they're just causing shit. Bandits. That looks right. Falsify is a fear. Claim Pompey.
I think this is the correct line.
Sophia Thermite. That's Nomad. Yeah, they look. Yeah, they're all using the same ones.
Yeah.
Cool,
Geek,
so
in like
just-
future tournaments, are you gonna put a ban on like elite skins and that kind of
Okay,
stuff?
so the ESL rules around skins are Pro League and default. Those are what it's allowed. The Pro League skins are allowed because they're so bright and fugly that everybody can see them no matter where you are.
Yeah.
The default skins are obviously the
Attackers need to
default.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And in the next tourney, the one in the was August tourney, we're definitely going to enforce that, which means we will force a rehost. So what they do in the Pro League, which is quite interesting, they'll just go ahead and force a rehost, and if you won a round, you basically forfeit the round. Actually, it's technically an admin decision, but chances are, if you force me to rehost a game because you didn't choose your skins properly, you lose that round. No chance. So yes, we will enforce it next time. I put it in the rules for this one, but I'm not enforcing it. I just wanted to get people's awareness around it because
5
it's
seconds left
I know
before
from player point of view, and I know Siege doesn't do it well, that you can't easily change your skins. So
Yeah, in game.
yeah, so what I wanted to do by putting it in the rules is I wanted people to start thinking about, oh shit, I've got these ops with these skins on. I need to think about this. And people are probably still gonna ignore it, but yeah.
Or Pyman's gonna maybe be going for peak there. We're just gonna hit the window open. Is the black universal gun skin allowed?
They do have rules against cosmetics, gun skins, which is usually like they ban a bundle, but I don't think that makes a difference, to be honest.
Because I feel like it's just the same gun skin, just a bit.
Yeah. No,
More clean.
I'm not too worried about that until I have a reason to worry about gun skins. I'm not gonna enforce it.
Yeah.
So how we do this is we follow the ESL rulebook to a point. Obviously that's the foundation of all the rules that we use, but then there's some rules that we adapt, and I usually talk to the captains about it if there's a big change, because sometimes things don't fly. For example, we might have to redo how we do, take a look at how we do rehosting and all that, because most tournaments in ESL are played on LAN, and in the ones that aren't played on LAN, everybody's usually like both teams are usually on the same internet connection, so there aren't usually issues like we could experience. Anyway, let's focus on the game. That's a conversation for another time.
That's Izzy getting fragged early in the roam upstairs. Sophia, she'll be taking out 2 of those boom mines that he's thrown out, and it's just a quick top floor control for Falsify. They're already taking middle control. That's Thermite opening hatch up, and Sophia can play a long angle from all the way up the top floor. And yeah, we see Falsify just taking so much map control so early and very quickly, and that's it's good to see, and I think that it works for them. And now there's been pressure already, but Jiggy
will get a double
nice
kill
double
here.
kill
She leads to a
into
2v5.
Church. 2v5 now to EXM.
Diffuser has been dropped.
Jiggy on 1 HP. Nomad. Klein Pompey getting another frag, and Pyman's getting it fragged out in motor lost. And that was just a very quick attack round. Sort of the same as how their first Arsenal Church went. Just Falsify just crashing down upon that side after all that map control being taken very quickly, and a high amount of aggression from them, and it just seems to work out.
locate and defuse
Okay.
as many bombs as they can.
So we'll see a gym bedroom hold now. I don't think EXM had access to that CCTV site yet, and they did win on that site. So after this gym bedroom site, they'll probably be going back to CC to see how they can do it.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
So, Geek, who do you think the team with the most improvement has had since the last tournament there was?
The diffuser.
Me.
Yeah.
Most improvement, Skrull.
It's
You,
good to
you,
hear.
you guys played shit last time.
We did kind of lose a lot of our games last tournament. Clan won't be pushing already aggressive and taking hold. The Sega might be getting fragged out
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
almost. Sledge just misses that peak. And yeah, we see Falsify every single round already taking so much control, just rushing so aggressively.
Bomb
That's
located by attackers.
CCTV and cache side already being
Attackers have recovered their
taken by the Falsify team, and that's what they're going to take out Phantom. Maybe a bit too much aggressiveness coming out.
Wildcat
double
gets a
kill,
double kill
Phantom
now
and
onto the
MK.
Thermite and Ash, which leaves one of their hard breaches down.
That's
They still have the Barnet to get open that wall if they want to.
Cheeky's going for some wallbang. Hit anymore. Clanform is already into gym site.
The Clash
This
is
is gonna
pushing
be-
through.
So much control taken, and the plant will be going down at the moment. Clanform
They
just
get
has to
this
watch
plant
this.
down, it is going to be very hard to win this for EXM as they can take outside control. And it's hard
Crazy
to push
Wolf
that.
might have to make a play from
But it looks like
afar here.
Crazy Wolf is going to get picked off.
He'll have
here
some
in-
trouble choosing which target to take, and
CCs.
he'll miss it out. We have one Y on 1 HP, and then just the clash 2v1 situation, 2v2 situation. Soon to be probably a 2v1. There it is. Might take an out, and it's all up to the clash in a 1v2. Glenn will shut him down, and that's another very very fast round from Falsify. Yeah, I don't think there weren't too many sidelines or anyone watching onto that gym site. So Falsify saw that, changed their attack up, and then just rushed into there, got the plant down very easily, and from there on it was just playing a post plant. So now we'll see EXM picking the CC cash room. This is the only round they've won. We'll see if they can take another round on this. And they did have a very good defense on that against
Locate and defuse
Falsify.
the bomb.
We'll see how Falsify switch up their attack now onto CC and Cash. And we'll see if EXM change their strat at all or they just keep it the same and play it how they played last time. Because it worked for them the first time.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Falsify changes up their attack according to how they previously played it and weren't able to take the win. Looks like the same strat coming out from EXM, so we'll have to see if that will work.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
What is happening in the chat there? Somebody said chill.
I'm not sure, I didn't really see any other
Yeah, I didn't see any messages.
talking. I didn't see any other messages. Might have been a mistake. Team chat or all chat.
Yeah, I don't even have team chat binded. It's just all chat. Because if we're on a team, we're probably gonna voice chat.
Yeah.
Net-
You might see Phantom doing the same Habana spread pellet trick, and that it could be quite useful, but that mute would shut it down. You might think the wall's open. And there he goes, going forward again. But it is muted. So that wall will be difficult to take. Clean Pomp again from B window, getting a frag. That's onto the Jaeger.
He gets a double kill.
and
yeah.
a double kill onto the Jaeger and the Mute. And Wildcat Wizard's been playing very well, and he's been instrumental in a few of these rounds. So that's a very good pick for Falsify. Mono just holding this Rafters control. There's another frag from Jiggy onto the Volk, and a frag from Mono back onto MK. He's gonna get re-fragged out. Klein Pompey inside. So 1v3. They have A, and Klein Pompey will finish that round out. And that was a very, very good triple kill. Or it might have been a 4K. Klein Pompey.
Clan Pompey's just getting those entry frags, getting it to a low count, so it's easier to push. Trying to get them important frags on, like, let's say the bandits or something, and then it's easy for them.
Yeah, he's been doing very good work on that sledge. And also love to see him flexing that SMG 11 Black Ice on those last kills. So I think that was a 4K from him and Jiggy to get that other final kill. It's not looking too good for EXM at the moment. I think they need to consolidate their strategies and try to come up with something that could throw off the Falsify team. And just hopefully we won't see a 7-1 win from Falsify. I'd like to see it maybe a more closer game, more interesting.
We'll retry the CC and cash site. Let's see how, if they switch it up a bit. It doesn't
Going
look...
back there again, they have the same operator lineup, and looks like they're doing the same strategy. And this didn't work very well in the last round. It worked the first time, and Falsify really had that synergy, and they changed up their attack. And they focused a lot more on Klein Pomp getting those frags from window, and it just ripped apart this EXM strat. And doing the same thing 3 times in a row. I'd like to see what EXM will do different here. And
Falsify have changed their lineup though. They don't have Habana, they don't have a Therm. They don't actually have any hard breaches, so they're gonna have to play it from maybe construction,
rafters.
E-stairs, rafters.
And I think they were getting ready for.
Claim Pompey is going back to that same window to see if he can get another pick or two.
And
which
he
he
does.
does.
Every round, it seems, Klein Pompey on this B window, and then he's just getting killed.
That's
and they
something
just
EXM are going to have to
unnecessary.
adjust to now, is they can't just leave people there to get a free kill for Claim Pompey to get a free kill on them, because it already puts them down for the round.
Unnecessarily peeking and just letting Klein Pompey run over their whole team and get an insane advantage. And that's Phantom
As you can
just
see,
rushing
Phantom
straight
just
to side.
aggressively rushes in, but he'll get picked up from
He'll get
E-stairs.
refragged. And a
Klein
whole
Pompey gets a
flurry of
double
kills
kill.
going. Klein Pompey already a double kill in this
He'll
round.
get picked off by the Maestro.
And Marshall will
And-
be killed by the IQ. And this is very, very quick rounds from them. I think Klein Poppy's actually outdoing himself in the way he's playing these rounds, and he's being instrumental in getting
He's
that,
got a nice
that
shot.
entry frag. He's been getting that entry frag very well and just swinging the tides for Falsify. It's a 5-1 from Falsify to EXM. Well, now we can see how Falsify defends this map. And 5 rounds on the attack is very good for Clubhouse, because there are a few sides that are arguably defender-sided, so maybe this will be just a quick close down of a game. 7-1. We'll have to see how EXM takes this attack, and hopefully they can change things up and get a few rounds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Falsify don't have anything to electrify or mute that main wall. So this will be easy for Crazy Wolf to get open the main wall, which gives him angles onto site. Which is interesting to see they didn't actually pick Bandit or like Cade or someone. Is Cade banned?
Yeah, I think he is, but to be honest, at the moment I think Falsify may be just going for this fragging in the defensive round and not worrying too much about their actual strategy for
10
it.
seconds left before
I'm
yeah.
quite keen to see MK. He likes to do runouts, and in this type of game, he's gonna feel.
Yeah,
very
he's
tempted.
looks like
He is going
looks like
for
he's
a
gonna
team kill
go
run-out.
or run out, throw a cam so he can see.
There's a drone on him, so they do know that he will be running out. It was just going to be throwing a cam there, waiting for someone to come through. Maybe we'll get a run out.
It's a good spot actually.
But yeah, I think these defenses for Falsify, I think we're going to see them being a lot more aggressive. And I would like to see that. They are at such an advantage in the game that they can afford to be aggressive and maybe take a few, lose a round or two, but it could pay off in the end. So it's cool to see some nice runouts and flashy plays from defensive players.
Klein Pompey's back must be getting a little sore from all the carrying. Only joking.
He's dropping 11 and 1 at the moment. Definitely the
He is
MVP of this
popping off.
game. And he has so many black ices. SMG 11 black ice. Dark's black ice. Oh, there's that C4 trick. That's a new thing. Reaper EN taught that. The new shrapnel system from C4 is able to kill someone through a small Maverick hole in a reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Klein Pompey
Izzy
getting
is
fragged
going to
up
get a
by
frag
Izzy.
onto Klein Pompey,
And Wildcat another kill on
and MK will also go down at the same time, which leaves a 2v3, which is very winnable for the
There's a winnable
attackers.
round from Izzy. That's Klein Pompey, one of their best players, going down. He's 12 and 2 at the moment. The rest of the Falsify team looks pretty tied up. Rafters will be clear. I think Wildcat should or needs to push up a bit. They needs to get that diffuser. He's just sitting back and hoping for someone to peek. And Falsify, I think they know that, and they're not going to be peeking too much. They know that the attackers have to come to them. So I don't think Wildcat is in a very good position to do anything at the moment. Izzy was pushing up. After control you, I think he will be going for that diffuse. 51
Only
seconds
50
left.
seconds on the clock, 2v3. Izzy's just going to look through this Maverick hole to see if he can get a pick from
have recovered their defuse.
sight.
It's not looking too good for EXM at the moment. The players are split up. 30
They don't
seconds left
really
on
have a
board.
plan on how to attack this right
I don't
now.
think they have a very good strategy.
Vigil's gonna run out,
There's
look
Vigil
for a
gonna
frag.
run
He'll
out.
get
He's gonna
picked
get
off.
fragged
So now it's a
out.
2v1 now. This is
2v1.
very winnable.
Turn this thing around.
Jiggy's
Wildcat
in-
another frag.
Jiggy's in cash
20
room
seconds left.
currently.
And they have to make a very big play at the moment. If Jiggy just plays time with these smokes, he could have good chance to win this on his hands.
Yeah, he's just
That'll
gonna hold
prevent
it up
the-
with the smoke canisters. And he's gonna rush through, get a frag
1v1.
onto...
And he stays, and all he has to do is hold. And it's a double kill. 1v2.
And it's a good clutch from
That's
him.
Falsify winning. A very, very good clutch from Jiggy. And I'd have liked to see EXM do something
Once you
different
learn
there.
the SMG11 recoil, it's probably one of the best guns in the game,
Yeah,
if
it's a
not
monster
the
of a gun.
best. It's
Yeah, I think
crazy
EXM
good.
could have done something different in that attack. Maybe gone up garage. I'm not sure if they knew that Jiggy was sitting in cash side, but it didn't play out too well. And they did get it to a 2v1. Both of them won 100 health. And it was just a good clutch from Jiggy. So it looks like this game is shaping up to be a 7-1 from Falsify. And this will be their... A lot of what their games have been very one-sided, and it looks like it's going to be the same here from EXM. Just not able to convert any of those rounds. Those 2v1s should be winning those, and just not able to do it. And it's a very good job of Falsify. I think they have trust in their players, and their players do have a lot of skill to pull off those situations. So I do have to give props to EXM. They were able to clutch that down to a 2v1, and I think the only problem there was that they were just needing to have consolidated and some more synergy in their team to be able to make a play in that round.
10 seconds to go.
See vibes, holding up Word Hall, Scroll Monster,
5 seconds
main
left
Word Hall in his clubhouse. All the way
It's
to-
also really nice to see Jiggy stepping up for a sub for Danler. Because it shows that they've got that depth in their team, so they can
Jiggy
rely on
and
most
Dan
of
are
the
both
subs and stuff.
very good fraggers. At the moment, we've seen Klein Pompey doing the most of the fragging in Falsify's team. But Jiggy and Dano do have a lot of skill. I think the game where Dano was playing against Scroll, he dropped 17 kills. But Klein Pompey's
Yeah, Daniel's always scary when you see him on the opposition. He's a very good
also
player.
Jiggy. I think Jiggy and Danlo and Klein Pompey are probably their best players in the team, I would say. And they do have a lot of that gun skill. But also, it's not only about those frags, it's about that supportive play and that communication from MK, from Vibes, from Phantom. EX Buck is going to get being quick pushing into Garage. He's going to get fragged out by the Jaeger.
That'll be the Kavira.
Kavira now going to be early taken out. That's a good roam clear from them.
Havana's gonna look
One will
to
be looking to take
get
out
open the
hatch.
kitchen hatch from up, down, or power. So they can't C4 from below, which is why many people make a mistake and they actually go into the room with a thermite or something to
There's
get.
a C4 coming out. It's not
the
going to hit
hatch.
their mark. And that's the strategy behind rapping outside that window, and it is quite a good tactic. So that's some utility going to be wasted from Falsify's side. That C4. We'll see someone playing above, which could stop this kitchen hole and this hatch push. And I think Izzy will be maybe going for that motor hatch. Sure. But the blue hatch. I think next we'll see motor hatch being opened up. There's no K, so it's an easy hatch open for them. And it doesn't look like it's very highly contested.
Bomb located by attackers.
Changing mags.
Now we see Phantom saying he hates rehost, but it doesn't look like that rehost did anything to stop the Falsify wave of destruction being brought to this team, to this game. There's another nice double kill from Jiggy. Mono will be injured. And I think Jiggy's doing some work this round. Very nice roam, wasting that time, getting those picks.
I want to ask you guys something quick. I'm busy reviewing the rehost procedure in the ESL manual. Somebody asked me
Yeah.
something. I just wanted to make sure I was right. I was right about the procedure and all that, but I just read something that I didn't see before. So you can rehost a lobby if somebody disconnects,
15 seconds remaining.
and it won't count towards the rehost count.
Oh really? So it's not doesn't count to the team's one rehost they have.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
the
the end of this
7-1 from
game.
Falsify.
Falsify will wrap it up
I'm gonna close the
7-1.
game. Klein Pompey playing that game very well. Insane amount of frags on that sledge and the CC hold, and just doing a lot of work there. Well played to both teams, but
Well played, Vibes, bro.
yeah, well played.
You're
well played.
cracked.
Oh, we're kind
And
of sad. If
it's
it
not. I
wasn't
don't think that's
for-
the games that we like to see that much. I think we like to see some more contested gameplay
Yeah,
between the teams, but
But it's Falsify, they just walk over
unfortunately, it's
everyone.
Falsify, and they just bulldozing the opposition in this tournament.
Vibes, your mic's very muffled there.
Yeah, it's
How,
quite soft.
how?
Sounds
It's
fine.
fine,
That's
check.
better. That's better.
That's good, no?
I wasn't really speaking loud, so like it's understandable.
That's cool. So what's up, man? How was that game?
Essentially, what lost us the one round that we did lose was the fact that our two hard breaches weren't communicating. So apparently my Hibana destroyed the thermite's charge, which I don't know if it's even possible, but anyways.
Oh, man.
So yeah, that cost us the 7-0, but for the rest, we played pretty well. I think the attack rounds that we won were really well executed. That first defense round we kind of threw between me and Armando because he can't communicate at all. But anyways, for the rest, it was pretty good.
Cool stuff. Great to hear. I've asked EXM if they want to join for a post-game interview. They haven't replied yet. But that's fine. If they do, if they don't. It was an interesting game to watch. You didn't 7-0, which I was
Kind of
just
sad.
like throwing shade to RTC apparently. That's-
We should have 7-0'd. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
but still, some great stuff coming in from EXM. It's always lovely to
I
see.
mean, there's
in
always
the moment,
GgOD.
player on player, anything can happen.
Yeah, but Jiggy's just better for some reason. He's just superior.
And Klein Pompey, oh, that man.
Yeah,
was
but like, you know, he's
But
something
Yeah,
else.
it's popping off.
Did the Klein Pompey go for a 40k ride before and this time?
No, he was actually well rested. We wonder why.
Yeah, there we go.
That's why he played well, probably. But yeah.
Geek, I played well until we re-hosted.
I mean, we've come to adapt to that rehost, the falsify blunder. Wait, what's the term for it?
Falsify syndrome.
Fever.
What?
Falsify
Falsify fever. Yeah, we've adjusted to that. So what we do is we get mad at the enemy team for rehosting, and then we just want to win faster.
Direct
Yeah,
the
yeah.
anger back at them.
Mm.
Guys, I just so one of you asked me about the rehosting procedure, so I quickly
It was
looked it up
me.
and then I didn't want to point names, point fingers, but okay, cool. Vibes asked me about the
Probably me.
rehosting procedure, so I went to look through it, and I realized I was right about everything. You are also right.
Flex.
About, you are also right about everybody needs to disconnect immediately once rehost confirmed. I usually end the game immediately, so it's not that big a deal. But I waited because I wanted the reason. They didn't give me the reason.
Oh, okay.
That's why I waited. But I learned something while reading through it that I'd never seen before. You can, if somebody disconnects, you can call a rehost, and it doesn't count towards your rehost count.
Really?
Yes, I didn't notice that. I don't know.
Can we
why.
not? Can we
Can we
not
not do
enforce
that,
this rule?
Yeah, so this is why I'm asking you guys specifically, because I know Falsify Fever is a big problem for you. Like, what do you guys think of that? We've got Scroll and we've got Falsify in the lobby. I'm quite keen to hear your opinion on that.
No.
I feel like in higher level gameplay, you're not gonna have someone disconnecting so that they can have a rehost. And it's not
GgOD.
as much of a problem in ESL because you're not gonna just leave the game because you want to rehost.
GgOD.
And yeah,
Throwing shade.
now
Oh, throw
with
shade all I
this
want.
level of game, someone
Yeah,
might
that's
leave the game just to have that rehost, and I don't think it should be enforced as much
Yeah.
in our level of tournament.
Okay, geek. So here's the thing, right? If you can see this guy's ping spike to 1,700 before he DC'd, yes. But if this guy has 30 stable ping and he DCs, just
And that team is getting like
destroyed.
destroyed or
Like
they're
they're
getting
playing against
angry.
Falsify.
Falsified, as we say.
Do you guys think? Do you think
Falsified,
if you have a sound bug, you should be allowed to rehost so the guy can restart his game?
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
that will take part of your.
Yeah,
that
that
should be
contributes
one
to
of
your
your
one
rehosts.
rehost. Because
that'll-
you're only going to have that sound bug either after starting or after a rehost.
Yeah.
But I think if you don't have the soundbar, like if you, the first round and you hear it from your drone, like if you stop it then, I mean, I could understand that. If you stop, but if you're like playing 3 rounds and team's struggling, then you're like, oh, but I have sound bug. Maybe we should rehost now. I mean, is sound bug really the problem now?
Yeah, mostly the rehosts in ESL. I can see it wouldn't take your team's rehost because it's normally LAN. It's gonna be on the side of the tournament holder. It's gonna be like a hardware problem or a technical problem, and not just the team rage quitting and asking for a rehost or that.
But I've seen like during lockdown, the Pro League, I've seen like teams, they get like the entire team just lags out completely.
Yeah, it's because
I've
they're,
seen
all-
that.
they're all at the same site.
Yeah, in the same
I
house.
watched that. Oh fuck, I don't remember who played.
It was Dark Zero and someone played, and then
I
the
feel like
entire
it was
Dark Zero team went
but
stop
somebody,
standing still.
yeah, I still remember the sledge walking on spot. I think it was on Consulate.
Yeah,
And
and the smoke.
they all just dropped and they had to forfeit the round because the power went out. That was out of their control, and the admin said, "Sorry guys, you lose that one." This is a big fat rip there.
I think Skull's just a better clan.
I agree.
That's
Joey.
ice coming in there with the scroll.
There was no conversation,
I
anything
think
about
Dev Jez is just the best commentator in
I
the
think I'm the
game.
best player,
Wow.
commentator, everything in the world. I'm better than all you. I'm better than Klein Pompey.
Excuse me, are you a content creator?
If you want to see my content, you have to go to the Pro Leagues to watch the invitations.
Yeah, and you need to go on OnlyFans if you want to see mine. So
I'll pay for that. Don't worry, big boss.
$5. I'm linking you right now.
You link me
Oh,
right now. I'll pay for it. You'll see my credit card details, and I promise you'll get that money.
Whoa, my premium snap is
Back
for
at
free.
front.
Geek, how much is your OnlyFans, Geek? I'll definitely pay for that.
How much is my what?
Your
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I don't know what that is.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What's Monica? Wait, you said that.
I think you
You
should research it,
can't.
Geek, and
I'm leaving.
put up a page, put up OnlyFans, Geek.
Before I want to go, I just want to give a fat shout out to Scroll Bunnocks for being a great captain. The best
I love Scroll Buttocks.
Barnack is to this day the best player ever.
ever. I've never seen anyone better. He's better than Bolo, better than Merc. He's
Thank
just
you.
amazing.
Better than
Geek,
Spoit.
I want to say thank you for having me.
Thanks for
and I'll
having us,
see you.
Geek.
Thanks for being here,
Next
guys.
time.
Thanks,
It's good to
Geeky.
have you. And,
Love
and,
you.
Thanks,
and this
Geeky.
ice
Yo,
just popped in.
cheers, Geek.
And ice is gone. Damn. Cheers.
Bye, Geek. Sexy boy.
Cheers, Cyber. Yeah, cool. I see what the OnlyFans thing is. Never heard about it before. Must only be for the kids then. Anyway, gonna play some highlights, then we're gonna move over to RTC versus GgOD. That's gonna be a huge game.
Are we muted?
No.
Sophia will instantly be destroying those castle barricades, and there'll be basically no contest on that. Falsify MK just running in. He's going to be lit to 1 HP by the rushed aggressively into side and just taken all of the EXM players out.
We'll see Mozzie trying to look at this kitchen hatch to see if he can get a pick, but he's going to see for it.
Use the C4 to soft
That's
hatch.
surprising that they didn't actually reinforce that.
Vibes is already going to be shooting. Doing a strat split of one pellets,
Knock, knock.
and it does work. It's going to be mute jammed.
Located by attackers.
I've actually never seen that. That's quite a smart play. There's 15 seconds left, and there's a shotgun. It's gonna just take him out at close range. He will get
Jiggy's
fragged
going to
out,
get it to a 2v1.
and now the players are just playing time, and that's a win
And-
for EXM. That it works for them. And now there's been pressure already, but Jiggy
will get a double
nice
kill
double
here.
kill.
Which leads to a
into
2v5.
church. 2v5 now to EXM.
Diffuser has been dropped.
Jiggy on 1 HP. Nomad, so aggressively.
Bomb
That's
located by
CCTV and cash side already being
attackers have recovered their
taken by the Falsify team, and that's what they're going to take out Phantom. Maybe a bit too much aggressiveness coming out.
Wildcats
double
gets a
kill.
double kill. Hard breaches down.
That's
They still have the Barnet to get open that wall if they want to.
Cheeky's going for some wall bang. Hit anymore. Clan Pompey's already into gym site.
The clash
This
is
is- Clan Pompey
they
just has
get
to
this
watch
plant
for
down,
this.
it is going to be very hard to win this for EXM as they can take outside control. And it's hard
Crazy
to push
Wolf
that.
might have to make a play from
But it looks like
far.
Crazy Wolf is going to get picked off.
He'll have
here
some
in-
trouble. It is. Might take it out, and it's all up to the clash in a 1v2. Clan Pompey will shut him down. And that's another very, very fast round from Falsify. I think the wall's up, and there he goes, going for it again. But it is muted, so that wall will be difficult to take. Clan Pompey again from B window, getting a frag. That's onto the Jaeger.
He gets a double.
Right. So 1v3, they have A, and Clan Pompey will finish that round out. And that was a very, very good triple kill, or it might have been a 4K. Clan Pompey. Run over their whole team and get an insane advantage. And that's Phantom
As you can
just
see,
rushing
Phantom
straight
just
into side.
aggressively rushes in,
Unsuspecting.
but he'll get picked up from
He'll
East
get
Edge.
refragged. And a
Clan
whole
Pompey gets a
flurry of
double
kills
kill.
going. Clan Pompey already a double kill.
From or the carrying. Only joking.
He's dropping 11 and 1 at the moment. Definitely the
He is
MVP of this
popping off.
game. And he has so many black ices. SMG 11 black ice. Dark's black ice. Our grapnel system from C4 is able to kill someone through a small maverick hole and reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan hole and reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan Pompey
Izzy
getting
is
fragged
going to
up
get a
by
frag onto Clan Pompey.
and Wild XM at the moment. The players are split up. 30
They don't
seconds
really
left
have a
before.
plan on how to attack this right
I don't
now.
think they have a very good strategy.
Vigil's going to run out,
Is
look
Vigil
for a
gonna
frag.
run
He'll
out?
get
He's gonna
picked
get
off.
fragged
So now it's a
out.
2v1 now. This is
2v1.
very winnable. Yeah, he's just going to
That'll
hold it
prevent
up for
the-
the smoke canisters. And he's going to rush through, get a frag
1v1.
onto...
And he stays, and all he has to do is hold. And it's a double kill, 1v2.
And it's a good clutch from
That's
him.
Falsify winning. And they do have a lot of that gun skill. But also, it's not only about those frags, it's about that supportive play and that communication from MK from Vibes, from Phantom. EX Buck is going to get onto the team's 1 Rio today.
Yep.
And
That's
that's
the
the end of this
7-1 from
game.
Falsify.
Falsify will wrap it up
I'm going to close the
7-1.
game. Klein Pompey playing that game very well. Insane amount of frags on that sledge and the CC. Zofia will instantly be destroying those castle barricades. And there will be basically no contest on that. Falsify MK just running in. He's going to be lit to 1 HP by the rushed aggressively into side and just taken all of the EXM players out.
We'll see Mozzie trying to look at this kitchen hatch to see if he can get a pick, but he's going to C4 it.
Just the C4 is a soft
That's
hatch.
surprising that they didn't actually reinforce that.
Vibes is already going to be shooting. Doing a strafe split of one pellets.
Knock, knock.
And it does work. It's going to be mute jammed.
Located by attackers.
I've actually never seen that. That's quite a smart play. There's 15 seconds left. And there's a mute shotgun. It's going to just take him out close range. He will get
Jiggy's
fragged
going to
out.
get it to a 2v1.
And now the players are just playing time. And that's a win
And-
for EXM. That it works for them. And now there's been pressure already. But Jiggy
will get a double
nice
kill
double
here.
kill.
Which leads to a
Into
2v5.
Church. 2v5 now to EXM.
Diffuser has been dropped.
Jiggy on 1 HP. Nomad. So aggressively.
Bomb
That's
located by
CCTV and cache side already being
attackers have recovered their
taken by the Falsify team, and that's what they're going to take out Phantom. Maybe a bit too much aggressiveness coming out.
Wildcat
double
gets
kill.
a double kill. Hard breaches down.
That's gonna
They
be
still have the
huge.
Barnet to get open that wall if they want to.
Jiggy's going for some wallbang. Hit anymore. Clan Pompey's already into Jim's site.
The clash
This
is
Clan Pompey
they
just has
get
to
this
watch
plant
for
down,
this.
it is going to be very hard to win this for EXM as they can take outside control. And it's hard
Crazy
to push
Wolf
that.
might have to make a play from
But it looks like
far.
Crazy Wolf is going to get picked off.
He'll have
here
some
in-
trouble. Here it is. Might take it out, and it's all up to the clash in a 1v2. Clan Pompey will shut him down. And that's another very, very fast round from Falsify. I think the wall's up. And there he goes, going forward again. But it is muted. So that wall will be difficult to take.
attackers
Clan
dropped
Pompey
the diffuser.
again from B window, getting a frag. That's onto the Jaeger.
He gets a double.
Right. So 1v3. They have A, and Clan Pompey will finish that round out. And that was a very, very good triple kill. Or it might have been a 4K. Clan Pompey. Run over their whole team and get an insane advantage. And that's Phantom
As you can
just
see,
rushing
Phantom
straight into
just
side.
aggressively rushes in,
Unsuspecting.
but he'll get picked up from
He'll
East
get
Edge.
refragged. And a
Clan
whole
Pompey gets a
flurry of
double
kills
kill.
going. Clan Pompey already a double kill.
From all the carrying. Only joking.
He's dropping 11 and 1 at the moment. Definitely the
He is
MVP of this
popping off.
game. And he has so many black ices. SMG 11 black ice. Dark's black ice. Our shrapnel system from C4 is able to kill someone through a small maverick hole in a reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan hole in a reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan Pompey
Izzy
getting
is
fragged
going to
up
get a
by
flag onto Clan Pompey.
and Wild XM at the moment. The players are split up. 30
They don't
seconds
really
left
have a
before-
plan on how to attack this right
I don't
now.
think they have a very good strategy.
Vigil's gonna run out,
Is
look
Vigil
for a
gonna
frag.
run
He'll
out?
get
He's gonna
picked
get
off.
fragged
So now it's a
out.
2v1 now. This is
2v1.
very winnable. Yeah, he's just
That'll
gonna hold
prevent
it up
the-
for the smoke canisters. And he's gonna rush through, get a frag
1v1.
onto...
And each stairs, and all he has to do is hold. And it's a double kill. 1v2.
And it's a good clutch from
That's
him.
Falsify winning. And they do have a lot of that gun skill. But also, it's not only about those frags, it's about that supportive play and that communication from MK, from Vibes, from Phantom. EX Buck is going to get onto the team's 1 Rio today.
Yep.
And
That's
that's
the
the end of this
7-1 from
game.
Falsify.
Falsify will wrap it up
I'm going to close the
7-1.
game. Clan Pompey playing that game very well. Insane amount of frags on that sledge and the CC.
Good luck, everybody. Welcome back. This is game 26. RTC versus GgOD. Oh, that's GgOD versus RTC. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be nice. RTC playing all over the place. GgOD also kind of all over the place. They recently changed their team lineup a little bit. They're not playing with their standard players, and it's more the core GgOD heart that's there, and that's cool. And with RTC, you never know with them. Sometimes they're gonna get 7-0'd by Falsify. Sometimes they're gonna just absolutely wreck. But I'm keen to see what's gonna happen. This is the last game that RTC is gonna be playing. There was supposed to be another one, but it's not gonna happen. Due to forfeit. GgOD still has to play Falsify later. That game is going to be huge! Anyway, standard bans coming in here. Thatcher first. Then we've got Zofia, which is probably a target ban, actually. I wonder. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the quick entry on Oregon. And then a Valkyrie ban. And Pulse. Ooh. But we still have Mirror on the board. So those of you who don't know, Ozil's a mirror main, and every game that he's played in for RTC, he's been banned. Lol.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So we immediately have GgOD on defense Oregon. They took the kids' dorms bomb site, which I was reviewing some of their games yesterday, and they had some interesting ones on the site. And I think they have the defense. It's a common bomb site to take. You just reinforce the tower here. You kind of just remove everybody, banned it or paid it. And then there was another entry point. I can't remember where it is.
10 seconds to go.
But you keep control the whole way. Oh, here it is. You keep control of this room. Where is it? It's master bedroom. If you can control the staircase, master bedroom, and you keep people out of tower, you are good. You can hold this very nicely. Slow attack coming in from RTC, slow and methodical, just a warm up. But Valvis already on the roof. So this is Yakkel's first game, I think. I don't think I've seen him in this at all.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Spicy Dongle taking out Yakkel's Flay and Valvis pens immediately. Tombstone coming in with a refrag onto Spicy Dongle. RTC Shadow able to take out Crisscross. And they don't know it. Brother Bear is down. This is actually a 3v2 for the moment if RTC are able to push it, but no, they're not. Brother Bear is brought back up. Stokozili wants to push up the staircase, but the barbed wire is making it difficult. Tombstone moving in. RTC on site, almost on site. Tombstone is on site and is planting. Able to fake the plant, get the kill onto Bob Dangle. Then Stokozili takes a Brother Bear. Clown gets a kill on Stokes, but RTC gets 3 frag on Clown. First round goes to RTC. Very well played to them. Again, gonna take kids' dorms. GgOD, I've noticed, likes to take the same bomb site twice. Even if they lost it, they'll take it again. And I think
Attackers need
it has to
locate and
do,
defuse
has to do with
bombs when they can.
figuring out what they did wrong and correcting it. Skrill pointed this out when they were commentating this GgOD on this map. And I think maybe it was Tombstone actually. Might have been Tombstone. At some point, another commentator pointed it out, and I think it's very true. Because you play that bomb site again, you figure out what you did wrong, get it right, and GgOD won the rounds where they came back here immediately.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Anyway, RTC know which bomb site it is.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Kids' dorms. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Attackers'
The
objective is to
bandit
locate
did
a
not
bomb and defuse it.
use the batteries here. I wonder if RTC is gonna be prepared for that. Are they gonna push it? Stokezile and Yakus Flay are coming in from the side. Stokes is there. He's in the bottom of the building, but maybe he'll see that it's not bandited.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Interesting Cabana placement. Okay, so see if there's batteries there or if there's any traps or whatnot. But nobody's there. Hey, Kyron in the chat. So very interesting. This time, Clown did not use his bandit batteries on the back door. Instead, he elected to use them somewhere else. I'm not sure where. But they ended up being needed.
Bomb located by attackers.
Hectic Flash is coming there, but Clown knows where he's standing, he's able to move out. Spicy Dongle taking out Valvis Pens easily. RTC Shadow. Moving into play. Crisscross taking out Stokezile. Crisscross also taking out Yakus Flay. Coming up behind, cleaning right up. Now we just got Tombstone and Shadow left alive. Trying to find their way into the sites. Tombstone slowly trying to figure out where everybody is. Shadow kind of
Attackers have
messing
recovered
with
their
everybody.
diffuser.
Figuring out where they are the hard way. Shadow able to take out Spicy Dongle, valuable kill, but Brother Bear immediately there for the refrag. Good teamwork. Tombstone unfortunately in a poor position, lost alive, not able to breach. Got to see the Blackbeard coming in here from RTC. Very interesting choice. And as well as the Jackal. Perhaps it's because of the bomb site change. Now we're in the basement. That makes sense. It's a good choice because that means there's going to be roamers on the upstairs floors. So the Jackal's going to probably be going from the top. Who's playing Jackal? That Jackal's on Valve's Pen. So Valve's Pen is probably going to come in from the top, roam, clear it out, try to find those footsteps. We saw yesterday with RTC playing on Consulate that they absolutely love, or Valve's Pen specifically loves to play Jackal, and he basically plays with that Jackal's vision on permanently. with those glasses
10
on,
seconds
seeing the
to insertion.
footsteps, and the commentators at the time noted that that's quite disorienting
5 seconds
to
left
play like
before
that.
insertion.
But clearly Valvus is used to it.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
We're also going to see the buck coming in from Yakkel's Flay for some vertical play, which makes sense. So roamers are going to be key here. The only roamer I'm seeing right now is the Cade there. So instead, I'm not seeing any insane roaming coming in from Volvus. Volvus is right on site. It's right outside. RTC droning out very well. They don't want to make any mistakes, and GgOD are not giving them any clues. Clown getting caught on the rotate by Shadow. Clown went to go and electrify the one set of walls, but I don't know if that was worth it. RTC with the slow push, Shadow now on the staircase. Valve able to take out Crisscross very convincingly. Shadow moving in. The site is collapsing on the side of GgOD. Bob Dangle and Aimless, aka Spicy Dongle. Taken out by RTC Shadow. Shadow and Yakkel's Flay cleaning up. And round 4. RTC coming in with the 2 rounds, GgOD with a 1. Very interesting. This some nice siege here. Coming in from RTC. We're gonna have a change in the lineup. Valvespen still on the Jackal. We now have a Thermite and Hibana, Sledge and Nomad, very aggressive. For the laundry supply bomb site. Maybe we're going to see some more vertical gameplay this
Attackers
time
need to
around.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It was a very interesting round. RTC really collapsed down on GgOD. They did it slowly and methodically. They felt their way through it. They used Valvus to go in from the other side. Can't quite recall which side. I think it was from here. Shadow went in roaming from the other side, able to come down the staircase under tower.
10 seconds left.
Tombstone and I believe Stokazile came in the front door. Yakkel's Flare, I didn't
5
quite
seconds to
catch
go.
where he came from, but they all collapsed down, and that first frag that Shadow got in Clown, when Clown was rotating, that created an imbalance, and the RTC were able to squash down and take out the defenders. Something I find interesting about this game, coming from Call of Duty, is the defenders are the ones who want the bombs to blow up. So, normally, the defenders want to stop the bombs from blowing up. Which is something funny. And the attackers are the ones who want to plant the diffuser. Valvespen's picking up sight on the Ella. Know exactly where he is. Oh, but the Ella mine is gonna catch him out. Crisscross just sitting pretty. Under no threat right now. Valvus having to go all the way around. But Stokazile gonna be caught out by Crisscross with the easy one tap. Good night. Good night indeed. The RTC Shadow on the staircase here, down at the blue stairs. currently GgOD are down. Bob Dangle. Ooh, Crisscross just taking serious damage there from Volvus. RTC certainly have a presence on site here. The droning out spicy dongle, Shadow is able to move in. Tombstone's busy moving in, they definitely wants to take out the remaining defender. Instead Shadow's going to take out Clown, and Crisscross is going to get the refrag on Shadow. RTC are on site, they're planting, they have a very strong position. Crisscross not on very much health,
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
and is now pressed for time. Let's see what Crisscross can come up with here. Definitely gonna have to walk carefully. Volvus is in a position behind him, and Crisscross is not walking quietly. Is Chris gonna... He's not gonna turn. It's GG. Chris making a lot of noise, not checking this gap between the staircase and the wall. Easy kill for Volvus, although Chris almost got the 180. Would have been impressive if he did. And fourth round goes to RTC with a 2-round lead over GgOD. Bring the Maverick in and Volvus pens instead of the Jackal. Stokes with the Blackbeard. And the rest is a pretty standard setup for RTC. Seeing the dock coming from Spicy Dongle, I'm actually not sure if the dock was in the last round. But that's certainly helpful.
Attackers need to
Helping
locate and
reinforce
defuse
the team.
bomb.
Again, we're going to come back up to dorms, kids' dorms as the bomb site. This is the one site where GgOD did get their one round. Maybe a break from it is what they needed. Clown reinforcing, this time as Cade, not Bandit.
Bomb located by attackers.
Volvus Pen's taking the Maverick. Tells me that
10
they're gonna
seconds to
want to
go.
push tower. And
5
Shadow
seconds left
might
before
help him
insertion.
do it. Stokes on the Blackbeard tells me
Attackers
that
are moving to defuse the
they're
bomb.
probably gonna himself. The Blackbeard and the Nomad are gonna try push Master Bedroom. Maybe Maverick will instead push Master Bedroom. But I think it's a little more likely that he's gonna go around. But let's see how this plays out. I'm seeing a convergence coming onto Master Bedroom. But where is Volvus Pens? There he is. Volvus Pens with the diffuser in a position to go for the other side. Nobody on GgOD's side is really roaming by the looks of it. I'm blind. Oh, there we go. Chris is roaming. I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. So Chris is actually roaming in tower, which is very good because if Volvus does go for that tower, then that'll be a problem. Shadow is already inside in a very strong position here. Crisscross able to get the kill on the Apple's Flay across the map. Lots of shots being fired, some exchanges happening, but no deaths. Other than Yakkel's Flay taken out by Crisscross on the other side of the map. defenders are down a player, but in a very strong position. Maverick is making stuff happen. Okay, take out all the equipment and breach through. Did GgOD hear that? They likely did. Volvus looking for his angle, Shadow holding strong, Stokes covering the angle, Volvus moving in, but Spicy Dongle able to take him out. Spicy also getting the refrag, well not the refrag, sorry, getting another frag on Volvus, Crisscross coming in, taking out Stokes. RTC Shadow is lost alive. And taken out, just like that. Flawless round from the defenders, very well played. They know this bomb site, they held their angles, they didn't overpeak, they didn't rush. They waited, and they played it well. We're gonna see an Amaru? No, it's a sledge. Sledge, Yackle Thermite, no bad. Pretty much the same setup, if I'm not mistaken, except now we're seeing a Wamai and the Spicy Dongle. Instead of a dock, we're seeing the Wamai. And we're seeing an alibi. Previously, Bob Dangle was using a Maestro. An alibi, also very good for its information gathering.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
See, we're coming back down to the basement site, service and laundry. Quite interested to see why. I'd love to know why. Maybe they want to take another crack at defending it. As I said before, GgOD do like to learn from previous experiences. So maybe they just want to try it again while the points are still narrow. Maybe they just want to play it again.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
RTC are now well aware that there's an alibi in play, placed in very interesting spots. Shadow hopefully making the call up. GgOD electing to slow down the push as much as possible. Barricading up, not roaming too much. They are very spread out. Crisscross picking up a nice frag onto Stoker's Zile. Yackle's Flay moving in. Yackle's Flay losing a huge amount of health in a very good peak from Brother Bear. RTC not looking strong right now. Shadow looking to push this, but there's a head, but he just can't quite tap it. See, there we go, finally tapping the head. The Wamai just didn't know that his head was exposed.
A bomb has been located.
Stun grenade.
I see Shadow picking up another kill onto Clown. Oh, and a third kill onto the Bob Dangle. And Yackle's Flay getting a lovely... Is that a breaching round? Or is that a breach? Whoops. Beautiful kill coming in there from Yackle's Flay. Just cleaning up. Tachanka! Tachanka probably going to be 6th picked. Or is it? No. The Echo is going to be 6th picked. To a mirror. Lovely. Lovely. That's a complete President fake. President fake. If only they knew. The Chunker is a distraction because they brought a mirror in. Gonna completely throw. Because GgOD is now expecting. Okay, they're expecting to take. For Chunker to be swapped out. Okay. That's what anybody would be expecting. But instead they swapped the Echo. You wouldn't think that. They swapped the Echo for a mirror. That is unusual. RTC playing the big brain games here. Let's see if it pays off. Stokazile on the mute. Going to be the one to fortify tower. GgOD have got some drones lying around, but I don't think they've spotted. Tachanka has set up his machine gun point blank here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Jackal's play with the big plays here. Bold plays. GgOD have spawned in. Let's see, how are they distributed? We've got Spicy and Chris coming in tower, with the rest of the team coming in for master bedroom. Tombstone has electrified the wall there. Jackal's Flay sitting there with his machine gun. Oh, he's looking outwards. Makes sense. So he's planning on not losing the wall behind him. I hope doesn't have too much trouble with that. GgOD able to get through the bedroom wall there. RTC Shadow just going to spam through the wall at the default spot. Tombstone able to get a nice shot there on Clown. Your thermite gone, but the wall's open. And what's happening on the other side? Spicy Dongo and Crisscross slowly moving through. Brother Bear dropped down, taking Tombstone out from behind. Very well played. Brother Bear gonna slowly push up, clearing his corners, sitting in armory, moving from armory corridor into dorms. Crisscross and Spicy still downstairs. C4 coming in, taps Crisscross, doesn't kill. Very easy kill coming in from Bob Dangle. Slokes walked right in front of him. Jackal's Flay getting a frag onto Bob Dangle. Brother Bear getting a refrag onto Jackal's Flay. It's now 2v3 with GgOD with a slight advantage, trying to push on the side. Shadow being blinded a lot. Taken out by Brother Bear, I think. Let's see. Spicy Dongle, no. Taken out by Spicy Dongle. This is now Valve's Pens in a 1v3 situation. Bomb is planted. This is post-plant. What is going to happen here? Valves has to move back on side as a mirror. What's going to happen here? He has the element of surprise. But does that mean anything? Spicy on the Tachanka gun. Insane. The Brother Bear gonna tap Volvus with a pistol. Beautiful. It's now 3-4 with the advantage to RTC. Shadow coming in with a 12 frags. Definitely a good game for him. But as it goes, your roamers are always the ones. Your roamers and your entry fraggers are always the ones to pick up the most kills. And Shadow's definitely been doing that. Currently sitting on the Jaeger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I remember somebody saying, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was saying how Oregon is a very simple map. And, you know, I look at Oregon just at its breadth, it's a huge map. But now that I'm really thinking about it, it is quite simple. With kids in dorms, you just protect master bedroom, you keep the stairs covered, and you keep tower defended. That's only 3 points that you really have to defend. And I suppose you got the staircase here as well, but nobody really uses it. You don't see it.
Attackers are moving out to
And then on the
locate a bomb
basement side, that gets a lot more complicated to defend because there's just so many angles. But if you screw up this main attack coming into blue, well, yeah, it's easy to defend after that. GgOD going for a master bedroom push, as always, with Stokozile. Looks like he has some bullet holes. Some good vantage points. Spicy Dongle being tapped a bit by RTC. Who's at RTC? Tombstone. Stokozile's bullet holes were too obvious. Maybe he stuck around too long, but he got taken out by Brother Bear. Maybe Brother Bear was just quicker, because it looks like a hell of a fight took place here. Brother Bear dropping down to the main entrance, instead going to redirect efforts. Tombstone being spotted. Is he going to be able to move before Brother Bear frags him? Tombstone taken out by Spicy Dongle, who was a bit quicker to the kill. RTC are now down 2 players. GgOD have all their players, but 2 of their players are on like 20 health. Okay, Shadow getting a frag there onto Bob Dangle. And Yakus Flay getting a frag onto Brother Bear as well. But GgOD are taking that round. RTC blundering a bit. Tombstone was doing good work on the bottom, but getting taken out in the end by Spicy Dongle and Brother Bear, who collapsed down on him. Valvis Pence accidentally killing himself with a C4 that he threw, and well, he didn't see where he threw it, and he'd already clicked. So that was a bit unfortunate. I don't know if it was going to line up on a kill. I didn't see, but that's not the situation you want to be in. And the rest of the team just collapsed. Stokozile getting taken out during a 1v1 with Brother Bear. Brother Bear took a lot of damage, but he came out on top.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
This is the second game of the day. The first one being EXM vs Falsify, which was an interesting game. They didn't 7-0. Falsify did not 7-0 EXM. EXM put in good work, actually. It was great to see. There was some wonderful work coming in there from it was Wildcat and Chicken. Doing some great work there, and the rest of the team, you know, they're the support, but those were the guys who were getting the frags on the EXM side. It was great to see. And then Falsify, after the rehost, they struggled a bit, but they got the momentum again and then cleaned up. Falsify are the winners of this little league that we did in July, so it's not surprising that they would play so well. They've not lost a single game. They have drawn once against ZR. So it was an interesting July league for sure. Scroll came in out of nowhere, playing very well, playing consistent games. So the Scroll guys were commentating over the EXM Falsify game, and they asked me who's the most improved team in this July tournament, and it was a simple answer. It was Scroll. Scroll were the most improved. They've done so well compared to last tournament where they were literally throwing games. Bob Dangle taking out Stokazile. Stokazile and his bullet holes, they're a nice idea and all that, but it's just not working. I have a question there in the chat from Mono, who I believe is on EXM's team, asking when's the next tourney? And the next one is next month. Chris Cross getting a nice frag onto Shadow. Shadow has been a great roamer, but it looks like he just lost that fight. Shadow currently 13 for 6, still positive, which is great. Chris Cross getting a nice frag there on the back of Yaku's Flay, who just wasn't able to turn around. Team not able to cover him. This RTC defense is collapsing. Very nice taps on the heads there coming from Chris Cross. Tombstone putting up a good fight, taking out Brother Bear. Tombstone has held in there. He is dug in, taking out Clown. But unfortunately in a pinch, if he'd looked left, maybe he could have taken that one out first and then gone for the other kill. GgOD taking that round very well. Tombstone putting up hell of a fight there. It was actually a very valiant
Attackers need to locate
effort
defuse
and
bombs.
great to see that 1v everybody. Drones cuddling up there. Quite cute. Anyway, we're back at the kids' dorms bomb site. It's always an interesting one to see. I think it's the main site on this map. I personally love the basement site. A lot of action happens. It's very diverse gameplay. But the site's also quite interesting because it's whoever blinks first is gonna lose. We've got Bob Dangle and Clown moving in for the master bedroom push. It looks like Brother Bear, Chris Cross, and Spicy Dongle. Now hold on. Brother Bear is the main master bedroom push. Spicy Dongle and Chris Cross are going in for the tower, not tower push. Where are they?
Camera ready. Nice and quiet.
RTC Stokazile getting a sick double kill with his C4. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that, but very well done. Very sick double kill on Bob Dangle and Clown. Oh, very well done. Let's see, we got 2 dead bodies. Yeah, very well done. Great counter to the master bedroom push, and now GgOD's main attack is at risk. Valve's Pin's getting a nice wallbang there on the Spicy Dongle. GgOD's attack has fallen apart. Let's see what they can do to recover it. Brother Bear able to take out Tombstone, who was otherwise occupied and distracted. Very nice kill. Chris Cross on the staircase, Brother Bear downstairs. They're just going to roam and clean up. But let's see what happens. Brother Bear quicker onto the head than RTC Shadow. Chris trying to do some work on the dorms there, seeing if he can get some other RTC players out the way.
A bomb has been located.
GgOD have only now just discovered the bomb site, but they probably knew. They probably knew which site it was at. Brother Bear in an awkward position, not really able to do too much aggressively. Crisscross just lost half his health moving into the dorm room. Oh, that was risky. Yeah, Crisscross just not able to do too much, rushing in, not knowing who is where. Brother Bear able to get a nice frag there on the Yakkel's Flay, but stands there reloading. Windstalker Zile takes out. Stalker Zile picking up a triple that round. Very good work coming in there from Stokes. Nah, I'd rather not say it. Oryx, is that going to be a 6th pick? I don't think I've seen anybody take Oryx this tournament. Yeah, 6th pick 4. Kavira. Ooh, very interesting. Tombstone going to be going on the hard roam there. This is round 11. We've got two more rounds left before this one is done. This has been neck and neck. GgOD and RTC both playing very good Siege.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
GgOD
defused
took a
by
bit of time to
attackers.
warm up there, but now that they're warm, ooh, they are going. RTC putting up a nice defense. Their attack was exceptional.
Seconds to insertion. Deploying my 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate
As
a bomb and defuse it.
expected? No, not as expected. Oh, it was Valve's pens with the Kavira. I thought it was Tombstone. My mistake. Tombstone's on the Bandit. Definitely going to be staying on site. GgOD busy droning out what they can. Is Valve's going to be droned out here? Possibly going to be droned out by Spicy Dongle. Definitely not going to wait around to find out what happens. Clown trying to move in slowly and carefully to the bomb site. Nice spotting out the gadgetry there. Bob Dangle is here to open up a hole. Is that hole big enough? I would screw that up. Oh, Valve's Pen's getting a nice pickup there onto Brother Bear, but not able to use his ability to scout out the rest of the team. But Brother Bear was close to a very delicate position in the RTC front line. RTC holding their angle strong, GgOD being careful, trying to get the right positions in order to get this attack to work. RTC just needs to hold their position and not get too aggressive. Crisscross and Tombstone have a small altercation there, but Tombstone backs off. Waste some time, some ammo, and now GgOD are slowly progressing. Valve's Pen's collapsing back in the site? No, Valve's Pen's going to go on the roam. Definitely going to spot out,
A bomb has
I believe
been
that was
located.
Spicy Dongle. Aimless from GgOD getting spotted out. Oh, Tombstone taking out Spicy Dongle. Crisscross maybe able to take out. No! Yakkel's Flay getting a nice frag on the Crisscross. And GgOD's attack has fallen apart. But they are on site. Maybe they can do something about this. Get the game into the post-plant situation. And maybe. Clown is planting. Dangle is dead. Clown has lost life. And Clown is not able to come off the diffuser fast enough in order
Defenders
to
have
protect
eyes on the
himself.
diffuser. Attackers need
Good
to
round
protect-
there. But it's over.
Defenders have disabled the bomb diffuser. Defender mission successful.
This is match point. This is the last round. RTC is either going for the win or they're going for the draw. Let's see how this plays out. The sledge being picked into a Hibana. Yes. Very defensive setup here. No roamers on this lineup.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh, RTC electing to take a different bomb site. This is the kitchen dining defense. I don't think they've played this one, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen this once this game. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm seeing it. This is interesting. This is very
10
interesting.
seconds left.
And it'll be a great way to tie up the match.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Swapping mag!
Stay clear.
GgOD well aware where the site is. I do wonder, does the RTC save this site because they have strong strategies on this? And GgOD might not have strong attacks for it? I do wonder. Let's see how this plays out. GgOD attacking from what I believe is the east. From the west. I just realized there's a compass on my screen. That's bad. Anyway, GgOD slowly pushing in, being very careful. Spicy Dongle with the Monty. The Monty not being banned, and this is the first time being used this match. Aimless with the Monty. Very interesting. Aimless is more of a fragger, if I'm not mistaken, but let's see how he handles a Monty. Crisscross busy roaming up top trying to take out and yeah, trying to get Tombstone out of things. Tombstone not fooling anybody, coming back the same way he ran away and being taken out by Crisscross. Crisscross now in a strong position to contest the bomb side. Crisscross brilliantly taking out the mirror window, which opens up shots from the Kali. Brilliantly played by GgOD. Chris doing good work roaming up top, dismantling the defense. And the bomb's going down in the smoke, covered by the Monty. Very cheeky plant early in the round, and now RTC has to fall back. Crisscross in a position. Is Mirror gonna be prepared for this angle? Yakkel's Flade being dropped and taken out by Spicy Jungle. Oh! Crisscross looking away at the last moment. Mira almost getting a chance, but not able to. This last round's gonna be a draw, unless Valve's Pens is willing to pull off a nasty ace in the next 17 seconds. GG, another meme draw. Well played, everybody.
I told you,
GG guys.
I told you.
Yeah, I know you did,
GG.
I know you did, Clown, but you were talking about the Falsify game. You were talking about the RTC game.
I'm drawing all the games. We are just going to draw every game we play from now until the end of time.
You guys can just start calling us artists, dude. Cause
Alright. So it's clown.artist.
alright, but
Well
GG
played,
guys,
guys,
it was a
well
good
played.
game.
Anyway, thanks for the game, guys.
Well played. Yeah, very well played, guys.
Well played, everybody. Post-game interview? Question
GG's.
mark?
Sure.
Nah, I'm fine.
Knuckles place is easy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Alright, guys. That was,
I hate myself for saying that now.
okay, we're live, eh?
Hello. Yeah, I know. I
Welcome,
figured
Clown,
we were.
welcome. What do you think about that game?
I actually really enjoyed it. Low-key, like, I feel like both teams played really, really well. And it wasn't a thing of, we fucked up, they fucked up. It was like, they played well, we played well. So
Yeah,
it was
it was
nice.
good.
No, genuinely a really good game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I enjoyed watching that. I was commentating alone, but I still enjoyed. It was very engaging. Nobody was really doing anything weird. The roamers were playing fun games. It was good.
I mean, some mistakes, like don't want to like take away from their play, but we could have very easily won that game with two different things that we made a mistake on. The one was our attack on kitchen downstairs, or not kitchen, flipping what's called laundry. We committed to these roamers that actually have no impact. Like, no offense to them, but like if we just go downstairs, the roamers become non-essential pretty much, right? Because then they have to rotate back to site. Yeah, we tried to challenge them, which was stupid. We kind of played into their game, and then the second time was that C4. Like both times before that, we actually droned out that exact same C4 spot because we expected it. And then the third time we played that spot, for some reason we forgot C4s exist.
Stokes was there.
Yeah, and Stokes was there, it was good. It was very good by
I
them,
missed
yeah.
the kill, but it was still beautiful.
That was really good. He just got below there and threw it. There's a fan, a ceiling fan in that room.
Yeah.
If you literally throw it on the fan, you blow up everything in that room, and you cannot survive if you're standing in that room. It's
Brilliant.
insane.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's small things, man. But it was so funny when we started that last round. Andre was like, "Oh, it's gonna come down to a 1v1, and I'm gonna flick him with Monty." And I was like, "No, it's gonna come down to a 5v1, and we're gonna fuck around with him." And there it is, easy. He came down to that 5v1. That was a great game, really
Oh,
great
that was
game.
great. That plant coming down earlier was really surprising. I didn't expect that. But you guys moved in, you had the Carly backing it up. In hindsight, it makes complete sense. You opened up the wall, you had the Monty going first, cover the planter, which was you, and you had the Carly covering everybody. Carly and Monty always go hand in hand.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Which made sense. And then the smoke, yeah, just a good cover for everybody.
Yeah, I think also Brobe playing Capital is kind of finding more of a place in his role as well, because he just kind of, I mean, Capital's great. He has a great gun. He's got great utility. He's got C4. He's got the smokes and fires. And Brobe just knows where to put that stuff. So it was really nice.
Definitely was very, very good siege. In the last round, I was wondering because you correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see that site, that kitchen dining. I didn't see that site the whole game. Did we play it at all?
We did play it once.
Okay.
I think they played it. No, they played it. That's what we beat them in the last round.
Yeah, no, but before that.
Oh no, before that, no, it didn't come
Yeah,
up.
so it didn't come up at all, and I was wondering if RTC had some super big brain strats for that site that they were holding on to, that they wanted to
That's
use.
difficult. See, that side is very difficult because basically you can attack from all four sides of the map and get to that side, and that wall is so big that if like for instance we had a Hibana opened up the one side by the mirror window, and then I just opened up to the right of it, and like after then it's like everything's open, and you can hold it from outside the flipping map.
You know what though? I just remembered Crisscross's dismantling of the defense was huge, taking out the mirror window, getting on top, taking out Tombstone. Tombstone made a crucial mistake. Chris droned him out, and then Tombstone went away, and then came back. And when he came back, Chris was ready.
They had a different carry in that game. Tombstone wasn't the star. Who was that guy getting all the kills? I think it was Shadow or someone.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Shadow.
He like 14 kills, 15 kills.
He had a ridiculous number of kills. He was roaming hard in the attack in the beginning, and then in the defense, he was still playing the roamer role, and he was just cleaning up.
The only thing I don't agree with, I think they wasted a pick every single round with that Capital. I mean, not Capital, Capcan. Because I mean, I think it got one kill, but other than that, it did nothing.
Yeah, Valvis wasn't really able to have a proper impact on the game.
The thing is, in ranked, it's great because you can't see it, but we can see it being picked. So it's like it's a bit of a different story, you know.
So how does it work in ranked? Do you not know who you're playing?
Yeah, in ranked you can't see who's getting picked. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I wonder why it's not like that in Pro League. That would be
because
super good.
True, but then in Pro League the thing is now you can strategize a bit better based on what you pick.
Yeah.
I mean, and you only see it after you lock in your picks, so you can't really counter pick it, but then you can just play knowing that is there.
Because I know, like in Pro League formats, they tend to hide the opposition's team lineup, and that's for that reason. So why didn't they do it here? If they did it ranked, it's not like it's not in the game.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's a strange one. I definitely think I think it's good that they show the enemy team's lineup purely because it adds more of a skill-based play and less of a random luck. You know, oh, I didn't know there was a trap there. You know, because also if they didn't, imagine on attack. I mean, if you're defending, you will not see the attackers. And you'll never see them until.
See, that's true. The defenders won't know who the attackers are, but the attackers can drone out the defenders.
Yeah, the attackers can drone out. Yeah, but maybe it's much harder to hold around. Anyway. Yeah, it's hard to balance a game that's got two different sides because you've got to kind of like balance based on attack and defense.
All right, yeah, interesting stuff. I have a question for you before we wrap this up.
Yeah, for sure.
The knockout format versus the league point format. Which one do you like more?
I definitely like league format more because it gives you a chance of like kind of coming back, sort of thing, you know.
Yes.
And the knockout format's cool, but if you look at Dota's International, they have a way of coming back after being knocked out.
Okay, yeah.
Which is really awesome. You look that up as well. It's like basically they have their league format to kind of get into the tournament.
Yes.
And the tournament they play knockout format, but it's a lower bracket, upper bracket where you can come back in when being in the lower bracket.
Okay.
You have to lose in the lower bracket to fall out.
Okay, yes. So it's like that's two-stage knockout. I can't remember what it's
yes,
called.
Two-stage. I think it's called two-stage knockout or something like that. Yes, it's really great though.
I actually did try that format in one of the earlier games. I think it was May. I did that one.
Cool.
We've been playing around with different formats, seeing what people like. People have really enjoyed the league format. And I like it too. I like it specifically because I want to round robin everybody. I want everybody to play everybody else.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Because then you can really show your ability against the other teams.
Like, are you truly the best, or did you just get lucky and played the right teams?
Yes. But I also like the knockout because it's like proper good games, like best of three, you know. And the thing is, if you want to do knockouts, I think you got to like filter out the team pool. So you got to narrow it down. And I like the knockout as coming after the league play.
No, I want to be honest though, like I think the one thing that I found, and I might be wrong. Look, I could definitely be wrong. But I feel like every team super tryhards against us. Because I feel like every round we win, we have to like fight for. And like, it's like, I swear, like other teams I've seen them where they're like one man alive and the guy just rushes it. He's like, ah, screw it, whatever. With us, it'll be a 1v5 and they still don't rush us. Like, why?
Yes.
What is happening?
Yes. I think that's what you got. That's what you get for being the former.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You don't want to. You want to prove that you're better, you know. So it's like, it makes sense.
You guys were the winners of the last one, and were convincingly so. You guys played very well in that last tournament. That was a knockout tournament.
Not that last game. That last game made me so happy. Against Banana Eat Boys. Oh, it was a beautiful game.
Yeah,
I think that was the one game where I could fully say there was no error on our side when it comes to like communications and stuff. Even Andre, who is the most quiet person on this planet, was like shouting what he was doing. I'm like, yes, Andre, yes!
Keep doing it! Don't stop!
Keep it! And then after that game, it's weird. Everyone kind of just died out. I was like Ruben started looking for other teams to play for, and Chris went back to school, unfortunately for him. Like, Brobe was over the game, and like Andre also just got like tired of it. And I was like, what happened, guys? Like, we could ride this hype, you know? But no one really wanted to, so...
Yeah. No, it is
Oh,
very
well.
interesting. I wonder if a monthly tournament's a bit too much.
No, dude, it shouldn't be. I want to try to start doing some weekly small tournaments as well, like
Okay,
ones
let-
that don't count so much,
let
but just like a
let me
weekly
throw you an
short
idea.
tournament.
Let me throw you an idea.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to do a 3-month event, 2-month league, last month knockout tournament. But
Okay.
during the league months, the 2 league months, where everybody's going to be playing either daily or weekly, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
I want to do like a weekend thing, like we do something that's not standard. Like maybe it's a specific map, everybody plays that map, or maybe certain operators only, or no certain gadgets or equipment or
Oh,
something
that's
like
cool.
that. Something
I know
different.
Dota has something similar to that. It's called the Midas Cup, right?
Midas Cup.
It's pro teams, right? But they have like fans can bet on certain game modes, and fans can ban characters, and fans can pick characters for you. It's awesome.
yes.
It's so much fun.
Yeah,
And there's a big ass prize pool for it as well. But the prize pool goes to charity, which is
Okay.
it just makes this big, awesome, really cool thing. Yeah. No, so I think that format's so much fun. It brings some fun back to the game, which is cool.
Yeah, and some diversity, some weird stuff.
Definitely, yeah. Also, like, let's say you never see Glaz being paid, for instance. You say, okay, no, every team has to pick Glaz.
Yeah, definitely. There's also another one that I really like is King of the Hill. So whoever wins keeps playing everybody else.
Not on live. Sorry?
I like the idea that you get King of the Hill. So somebody wins, they keep playing everybody else. So instead of you playing against this team and then playing against that team, whoever wins is the one. Yeah.
I like that one.
That is cool. You might not. It might be like maybe a couple games a weekend type thing. You know, not necessarily like 10, 20 games on the same day, because that's a bit much.
Sure.
But that could be cool if people entered into that.
No, definitely. That's
I
really
really
cool.
like that
Also, I think. Oh, by the way, Brobe has been begging for infinite overtime. He's like, please.
Oh,
He doesn't want to draw. He just wants to keep playing overtime.
Oh, is that why he was throwing shade to the overtime? To the
Brobe,
draw,
just
mean
just
draw
let me
stuff.
play overtime.
Okay, because we're following the EU format right now where they do best
Yeah, I
of
know.
one. And there's no
The draws.
overtime.
Oh.
And it's the first time doing it, so it's like, how's this gonna work?
Why are we drawing so much? Damn it!
But if you think about it, when we did the knockout tournaments, it would go to overtime a lot.
I just want to make a bet with you, Geek. Okay.
This is
If we
gambling.
draw
You're over
tonight,
18.
listen, if we draw tonight against them,
Okay.
then we keep our place in the tournament. If we beat them tonight, right? If we beat them, we will be the first team to beat them, not draw. So then I want you to, although they're top points, we get exclusively the best team in the tournament.
You want like super bonus points.
Yes, and the reason why is because we've been kind of figuring out our team the whole time. Now we kind of have a team.
Yes.
So if we win, then this incarnation of our team is still the best in your tournament if we beat them tonight.
You'll definitely be up there. But you know I can't do
I
that.
can see how this
You
goes.
know I can't do that.
Okay, it's all good. Yeah, but start talking to you.
Yeah, it's
We
been
are going
great.
to go.
Thanks for being here, Clown.
Cheers,
Have a good
man.
day. Chat to you later. Interesting post-game chat/interview with Clown there from GgOD. The game was a draw. Definitely not the result we want to see, but it's the result we got. This best of one format is very funny. It is hilarious. Anyway, guys, have a great hour. It's just an hour. Have a great hour to yourselves, and we're gonna be back for GgOD versus Falsify at 4 o'clock. That's gonna be huge. Just like Clown was saying, they want to beat them. They want to win. Anyway, catch you guys at 4 o'clock, and then we've got one more game after that, EXM vs Skrill at 6 o'clock. 2 more games, and then this stuff is done. Catch you guys later.
Sophia will instantly be destroying those castle barricades. Sophia will instantly be destroying those castle barricades. And there'll be basically no contest on that. Falsify MK just running in. He's going to be lit to 1 HP by the most rushed aggressively into side and just taking all of the EXM players out.
We'll see Mozzie trying to look at this kitchen hatch to see if he can get a pick, but he's going to C4 it. That's surprising that they didn't actually reinforce that.
Vibes is already going to be shooting. Doing a strat split of one pellets. And it does work. It's going to be meat jammed. I've actually never seen that. That's quite a smart play. There's 15 seconds left. And there's a shotgun. It's going to just take him out of close range. He will get fragged
Jiggy's going
out.
to get it to 2v1.
And now the players are just playing time. And that's a win
And-
for EXM. That it works for them. And now there's been pressure already, but Jiggy
will get a double
nice
kill
double
here.
kill
She leads to a
into
2v5.
Church. 2v5 now to EXM. Jiggy on 1 HP. Nomad, so aggressively. That's CCTV and cash side already being taken by the Falsify team, and that's what they're going to take out Phantom. Maybe a bit too much aggressiveness coming out.
Wildcat gets a double kill. Hard breaches down. They still have the Barnet to get open that wall if they want to.
Jiggy's going for some wall bang. Hit anymore. Clan Pompey's already into Jim site.
The clash is they get this plant down, it is going to be very hard to win this for EXM as they can take outside control. And it's hard to push that. But it looks like Crazy Wolf is going to get picked off.
He'll have some trouble. Here it is. Might take him out and it's all up to the clash in a 1v2. Clan Pompey will shut him down. And that's another very, very fast round from Falsify. I think the wall's up, and there he goes, going forward again. But it is muted, so that wall will be difficult to take. Clan Pompey again from B window, getting a frag. That's onto the Jaeger.
He gets a double.
So 1v3, they have A, and Clan Pompey will finish that round out. And that was a very, very good triple kill, or it might have been a 4K. Clan Pompey run over their whole team and get an insane advantage. And that's Phantom
As you can see,
rushing
Phantom
straight
just
into side.
aggressively rushes in, but he'll get picked up from
He'll
East
get
Edge.
refragged. And a
Clan
whole
Pompey gets a
flurry of
double
kills
kill.
going. Clan Pompey already a double kill.
From all the carrying. Only joking.
He's dropping 11 and 1 at the moment. Definitely the
He is
MVP of this
popping off.
game. And he has so many black ices. SMG 11 black ice, Dark's black ice. Our grapnel system from C4 is able to kill someone through a small Maverick hole and reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan hole and reinforced wall. And that's 2 very quick frags coming from the defense. 3, sorry, mistaken. And that's Clan Pompey
Izzy is
going
going to get a frag onto Clan Pompey.
And while
Spicy Dongle taking out Yakul's Flay and Vulva's Pens immediately. Tombstone coming in with a refrag onto Spicy Dongle. Tombstone is on site and is planting. Able to fake the plant, get the kill onto Bob Dangle. Then Stokes Easily takes a Brother Bear. Clown gets a kill on Stokes, but RTC gets the refrag on Clown. First round goes to RTC. Very well played to them. Easily. RTC Shadow. Moving in slowly. Crisscross taking out Stokazile. Crisscross also taking out Yakul's Flay. Coming up behind. Cleaning right up. Spicy Dongle, valuable kill, but Brother Bear immediately there for the refrag. Good teamwork. Tombstone unfortunately in a poor position, lost alive, not able to breach the one set of walls, but I don't know if that was worth it. RTC with the slow push, Shadow now on the staircase. Valve is able to take out Crisscross very convincingly. Fight is collapsing on the side of GgOD. Bob Dangle and Aimless, aka Spicy Dongle, taken out by RTC Shadow and Yakul's Flay cleaning up. Dongle Shadow is able to move in. Tombstone's busy moving in. They definitely wants to take out the remaining defender. Instead, Shadow is going to take out Clown, and Crisscross is going to get the refrag on Shadow. As needed. Chris making a lot of noise, not checking this gap between the staircase and the wall. Easy kill for Volvus, although Chris almost got the 180. Moving in, but Spicy Dongle able to take him out. Spicy also getting the refrag Well, not the refrag, sorry. Getting another frag on Valvis. Crisscross coming in, taking out Stokes. RTC Shadow is lost alive. Shadow looking to push this, but there's a head, but he just can't quite tap it. See, there we go. Finally tapping the head. The Wamai just didn't know. Just didn't know that his head was exposed.
A bomb has been located.
And Yakelslay getting a lovely... Is that a breaching round? Or is that a breach? Whoops. Shot there on Clown. Your thermite gone, but the wall's open. And what's happening on the other side? Spicy Dongo and Crisscross slowly moving through. Brother Bear dropped down, taking Tombstone out from behind. Very well played. Crisscross and Spicy still downstairs. C4 coming in. Taps Crisscross. Doesn't kill. Insane. But Brother Bear gonna tap Valvis with a pistol. Beautiful. They have all their players, but 2 of their players are on like 20 health. RTC Stokazilia getting a sick double kill with his C4. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that, but very well done. And now GgOD's main attack is at risk. Valspin's getting a nice wallbang there on the Spicy Dongle. GgOD's attack has fallen apart. Let's see what they can do to recover it. Brother Bear able to take out Tombstone, who was otherwise occupied and distracted. Very nice kill. Downstairs, they're just going to roam and clean up. But let's see what happens. Brother Bear quicker onto the head than RTC Shadow. Yeah, Crisscross just not able to do too much, rushing in, not knowing who is where. Brother Bear able to get a nice frag there on the Yakelslay, but stands there reloading. When Stokazilia takes on, Stokazilia picking up a triple that round. Maybe. Clown is planting, Dangle is dead. Clown is lost life. And Clown is not able to come off the diffuser fast enough in order to protect himself. Good round there, but it's over. And yeah, trying to get Tombstone out of things. Tombstone not fooling anybody, coming back the same way he ran away and being taken out by Crisscross. Is Mira gonna be prepared for this angle? Yakelslay being dropped and taken out by Spicy Jungle. Oh! Crisscross looking away at the last moment. Mira almost getting a chance, but not able to.